5일차 가보자. 자, 갑시다.
Dust off complete. Let's put this bird on the ground.
저기 그 용병이 있다는 건가? 저놈인 것 같죠? 집은 그 깔끔한데 첫 번째 채무자랑은 다르게 있을 거 다 있고 정리도 잘 하고 사는데? 주변이 좀 삭막하긴 한데 왜 이런 데 있으시대? 가보자. 어이 아저씨. 아저씨.
I should have known it. There's no hole deep enough, no rock desolate enough that Gal Bank won't find you in time. If you're here for payment, I've got none to give. Sold everything to retire comfortably in obscurity.
왜 이랬지?
I spent my life trying to get ahead. No matter how much I tried, it never took. So these past few, I've just been barely scraping by. The marks keep getting younger, and my ship just keeps getting older. At a certain point, I knew the game was rigged. So I maxed out my limits and headed off. As you can see, I'm not looking to live a life in luxury, just to...
그럴 거면 차라리 갈뱅크에 취직을 하지 그랬어. 개인적인 원한이 있는 건 아니야.
I believe you. Not that it matters. Listen, I won't go peaceful, and I can't pay you. So the way I see it is you have a choice. We fight and see who's lucky. We're dead, or maybe you leave here. Say it was a bum lead. It happens from time to time. Give an old fellow a peaceful retirement.
얼마를 빌렸어?
Well, I maxed out my credit limit. So, 10,000 credits. I mean, with all the interest payments I've made over the years, Galbank still made a profit off me.
이걸 어쩌지? 근데 나는 내 돈을 벌어야겠는데. 지불하지 않으면 돌아갈 순 없어요.
That's an answer. Not the one I was hoping for.
진짜로?
Yeah,
아저씨 진짜 싸우게?
got me. Can't focus.
난 안 쏠래. 저 아저씨 불쌍해. 스스로 선택한 길이야. 자, 난 단 한 발의 공격도 하지 않았어. 이 아저씨 1,000원이라도 있었잖아. 이자라도 내면 살았을 것을. 갑시다. 진짜 털 것도 없는 불쌍한 아재였네. 아, 세탁소 아저씨. 아저씨.
Dealing with you is the best part of my week. I got the report. The mercenary is dead. I'm sure there's a lesson there. Here's your pay.
좀 짱걸요?
Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
구직을 해봅시다. 입사 지원에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 지원하려면 모든 질문에 답해 주셔야 합니다. 비서나 기업에서 근무한 경력이 몇 년이나 되나요? 1에서 4. 자, 그 제품에 대해 어느 정도 알고 계십니까? 전혀 없다. 컴퓨터 타이핑과 파일 관리의 숙련도는 어느 정도입니까? 난 이거 높다고 자랑할 수 있어. 자, 대학. 범죄 전과가 있습니까? 아니요. 자, 보내기. 자, 지원해 주셔서 감사합니다. 뭐야, 서류 전형 그 대기도 없어? 이모젠 사르조를 만나서 면접을 보시기 바랍니다. 자, 그럼 면접 보러 가봅시다.
Struts retracting. Let's get out of here. Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
경비대 말고요. 볼라이. 아, 볼라이면 가봤는데 저기에 네온시티가 있었구나.
Switching over to
Welcome to
standard
Restart
engines.
Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband. You can be on your way. All right, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
네온. 아, 요런 행성이구만. 볼라이 알파.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
야, 괜히 네온이 아니구만. 바다 행성이라 그런가 겁나 축축해 보이는데. 야, 너무 우중충한 거 아니야? 야, 근데 느낌 있다. 엔드 프레쉬 시푸드. 파민, 뭔 일이지?
Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
뭔 일이야?
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayer's job. Now, shut up and start
얘랑은
walking.
알고 지내던 사이고
Let's go.
약간 좀 깐깐한 아저씨가 왔나 보네. 에이샤.
The rules are there for a reason. Follow them, and we won't have a problem. New around here? Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora. After all, you don't want to end up like Nishar, do you?
얘 되게 띠껍네. 일단 오로라는 뭔데?
Aurora is a hallucinogenic which is legally available for purchase in Neon.
여기서는 합법이다. 설명해줘.
Certainly. And for your own good, I urge you to listen carefully. First and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly forbidden. anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and jailed if necessary.
합법적으로 시내를 돌아다닐 수는 있나?
You are free to carry and use Aurora anywhere within the city limits, yes.
의료 목적으로 쓰고 있지
On
않나?
my list of excuses for attempting to transport Aurora, that ranks a close third to I forgot that I had any on me, and I am holding it for a friend. The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the Astral Lounge. Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. You will be arrested, fined, and jailed for participating in such a transaction.
구매도 안 되고 판매도 안 된다. 아스트랄 라운지는 어디인가?
You can find it inside the trade tower. Take the elevators up to the terminal building and head across Bayou Plaza. You can't miss it.
알겠다.
Perfect. All right then, that's it. If you have any additional questions, let me know. Otherwise, keep your nose clean and move along.
자, 그러게 왜 지금 여기 있는 애들랑 다른 애들이 스캔했지?
Volii Alpha has a unique agreement with the Freestar Collective. We allow their ships to patrol the spaceways, and Neon Security maintains the peace within Neon itself. The only exception is the Freestar Ranger outpost located in the city, but Ranger Price fully cooperates with our department.
근데 여기서 왜 마약이 합법이지?
Aurora is the #1 product produced by Xenofresh Fisheries, the company that originally founded what is now called Neon. Clinical studies sponsored by Xenofresh have proven that
이건 개
using
구라
Aurora
같은데.
has no long-term negative health effects, and so it was approved for public use. And before you ask, yes, this was also approved by the Freestar Collective, as long as Aurora stays within the city limits.
오케이.
Uh-huh.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future.
자,
Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
일단 여기 온 이유인
Frank
어쩌게.
Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized.
취직하러
We had a big
갑시다.
laugh about it back at the station.
여기네. 안녕하세요.
Hello there. Welcome to Ryujin Tower, the beating heart of Ryujin Industries. I'm Jupiter, the tower's secretary. Can I help you with something?
이모젠 사르조와 인터뷰를 하러 왔다.
Wonderful. It's always nice to meet a potential coworker. Miss Salzo will be conducting your interview today. You'll find her office upstairs. You'll find Miss Salzo's office on the operations floor. Just take the elevator at the back of the lobby.
사업
And
부층.
don't forget to check out the Ryujin Industries store in the back of the lobby before you leave. No visit to Ryujin Tower is complete without a look at our patented neural amp technology, after all.
잠깐만. 이거 각 잘만 잡으면은 여기 나는 숨어 있고 요거는 조준되지 않을까요? 일단 저장 한 번 더 하고. 나 누구한테 감지야? 바스코 때문인 것 같은데?
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin
바스코 일로 봐.
brightest of today.
이거 바스코가 나 보고 있는 것도 그거 판정 나는 것 같은데.
You won't find better weapons in Neon than the ones I'm selling here.
날 누가 보고 있는 거지? 대체 누구야?
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today.
얘가 날 본단 말이지. 잠깐만. 좀만 더.
Want to challenge your instincts?
아저씨 여기 옆에 비는 거 안 보여요? 아저씨 여기 옆에 이거 안 보여?
How can I help?
Your application.
내가 닫아줄게.
Nearest kiosk.
이러면 안 보이지?
Welcome to
갑시다.
Ryujin Industries. Can I help you?
레인 가자.
You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know.
오케이. 질문이 있다.
And hopefully I have some answers.
이모젠에 대해 알려달라.
Imogene Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people, if you know what I mean. She's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations here, which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind. No one loves brutal honesty that much.
자, 면접은 어떻게
Between you and
진행됩니까?
me, I think Imogene is about done with the whole process. You won't believe the people we've been getting. I heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko bailed when interview time hit. It's technically her job. And Imogene is furious.
좀 약간 일 못하는 아주머니 같은데? 약간 면접 진행을 어떻게 되냐고 물어봤더만. 아, 이건 안내 똑바로 안 해줬으니까 대신 가져가는 거예요. 이 돈으로 내가 알아서 찾아볼게.
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
Please don't disturb the important.
이거 그거잖아요. 교통비. 원래 면접가도 이렇게 여기 오느라 수고했습니다 하면서 면접비 하나씩 주잖아. 그 교통비로. 그거지. 야, 아줌마.
That's quite the spacesuit. I'd be impressed if this wasn't a job interview. Have a seat.
자, 앉았어.
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently our algorithm felt you were a decent match. So let's get this started. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries?
솔직하게 합시다. 돈을 벌고 싶다.
I can appreciate an honest answer. And if you're hired, you'll be making far more than just a few credits. Provided you're successful, of course. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this?
이 일은 입문 수준이지. 간단한 사무직이라며.
Well, that's a blunt answer. Not that I'm going to argue since I feel the same. So, next question. How motivated are you to succeed?
목표에 따라 다르지. 나한테
Here at Ryujin,
안
that's
되면 안
completely
되지.
up to you. It's not unheard of for someone like you to reach an executive level position. Plus, we're pretty good at finding any untapped potential, so if there's a role we know you'll excel at, we'll find it. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
5년 뒤. 5년이면 이 회사가 내
That's
거지.
a lofty goal, and one I'd love to see you accomplish, but we'll soon be the judge of that. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew.
아니, 오늘
Fairly
면접
easy,
끝났어, 이
So you
아줌마야.
shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
자, 근데 이분 내 얼굴도 모르잖아. 지금 이런 헬멧을 쓰고 면접을 했는데. 네, 심지어 등짝에 총 한 자루 탁 메고 우주복에 제트백에 사람 얼굴도 안 보고 내일 아니니까 채용할게요. 미친 사람인데. 아, 갔다 옵시다. 여기 있다.
Hello and welcome to Terra Brew.
이모젠 살모. 예,
Oh, the
사르죠.
Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promotion?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
내가
Hello?
영혼이
I'm
없다니.
sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody?
내 할 바 아니다.
Hearing that ad should have been the first sign they were gonna get rid of me. I bet Ularu was just waiting for the moment to hire you. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands.
뭔 개지랄이지?
Believe me, it's either you or me.
아니 얘 자기 하기 전에 지랄한 나 이전에 선임으로 일하던 놈인데 자기 잘렸다고 후임으로 들어온 내가 문제라면서 지금 나한테 총을 겨눈 거잖아. 이 미친 새끼. 이러니까 잘리지. 아니 평소에도 이랬을 거 아니야. 자 일단 얘기해 봅시다.
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed.
자, 나는 고도의 훈련을 받았다. 공격하면 죽는 건 네가 될 것이야.
Don't make me laugh. I pull this trigger, you're dead.
애초에 모르는 상대일 것이다. 아, 이거 적에 대해 알지 못한다. 넌 나를 알지 못해.
No, I have to do this. You don't understand.
이런 건 필요 없지.
Do I look like I care about what you want? Looks like I'll be doing Ryujin one last favor after all. You're dead.
진짜 쏠려고? 아이 아프지도 않잖아. 어휴, 나 진짜 한 대도 안 쳤다. 빨리 일어나. 일어나 빨리. 안 일어나고 뭐해?
No enemy nearby. Resume systematic wandering.
일단 내 거 주문 주세요.
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew.
반응을 안 하는데?
Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. How can I help you?
이 아주머니가 저장 좀 하고. 얘 지금 아직도 나랑 적대 중인 것 같은데요? 야, 너 때문에 지금 아무것도 못 하잖아. 어쩔 수 없지. 시체 내가 치워줄게요. 가자. 겁나 무겁네 이 친구. 아이 몰라, 여기 대충 던졌나. 자, 커피 주세요.
Well, that just made my day more interesting. Look, I don't want any trouble, but I'd get fired if I didn't call security to get this body out of here. So I'd head back to Ryujin ASAP and let Miss Salza know if I were you.
시체 치웠는데요? 꽤 잘 대처하고 계신데.
I grew up on the ebb side, so stuff like this is pretty common.
그게 바닷가랑 무슨
Although it doesn't make
관계죠?
it any easier to witness. Believe me.
자, 갑시다.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup?
자, 이곳의 전 직원과 마주쳤다.
Good answer. And the one I was hoping for since we learned of the incident before your return. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention. And we'd like to try you out in a
나 여기
different role at
지금
the company.
취직한 지 1시간도 안
And since Yuko
지났는데요.
isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations. You've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
자, 임금 인상 가능성은?
Of course. We believe in risk versus reward here. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
자, 어떻게 하면 성공할 수
Well, it
있습니까?
depends on the job, really. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more forceful approach is necessary. You're basically removing obstacles from the equation.
자, 그럼 질문은 없습니다.
Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer.
I'm Genevieve, Head of Marketing and Public Relations.
I'm Alexis Price, Head of the Legal Department here, and I'll be direct.
Gamden Cho, Supply Chain Manager for Ryujin.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job.
기본 테마는 들키지 않게.
That doesn't surprise me. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started.
와,
We have reason to
계약금이다.
believe that our friends at KeltCorp were trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now.
큰
My
실수군.
words exactly. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers.
자, 맡겨줘.
Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at KeltCorp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
오케이, 마크가 없는 데이터 슬레이트랑 디지픽을 2개 줬네요. 일하라고 딱 템도 갖다 주고 좋네. 여기가 트레이드 타워고 켈트코프. 요 클럽인가 보네요. 저기는 난 켈트코프.
Look of you.
이게 왜 잠복 취급이야? 자, 주문 현황, 통합 채굴. 요건 필요 없고 프로그램 업로드. 갑시다.
What do you want to do for the break later?
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report?
자, 보고할 만한 문제는 없다.
Not a single setback. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand.
알겠다.
Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing.
자, 좋은 계략은 언제나 즐겁지.
One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company.
해보겠어.
This one should be easy to pull off. Laredo has their own building, unlike KeltCorp, so at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
We have liftoff. boat. Take us in.
웰컴 투 아킬라 시티. 여긴 되게 뭔가 서부 시대 같은 디자인인데? 색감이나 이런 게 되게 스타워즈에 나올 것 같은 느낌. 여기가 쉽 서비스고 게이트 2번으로 내려왔네요.
You'll have a tech free?
That's not a problem. And you're spring for the new reactor? It's still in the manufacturer.
가봅시다. 예, 근데 여기 좀 너무 뿌옇다. 다음에 필터 없애주는 모드를 하나 받아와야겠어.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
갤뱅크에 사건이 생겼다? 무슨 문제가 있나요?
Well, all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story.
자, 인명 피해가 발생하면 도움을 주고 싶다.
I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
What am I supposed to do with that?
자, 아저씨.
You need to stand back now.
도움이 필요해 보입니까?
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please stand back.
사람의 목숨이 걸려 있습니다. 도움을 줄게요.
I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate.
샤 갱?
It's a big group that hides outside the city and runs smuggling jobs off-world. They take in all kinds, rookies and veterans alike. Judging by their lack of preparation, I'd say this particular group is green as hell. Probably their first attempt at heist. That should work in our favor. Right about now, they're probably wishing they've just stayed home.
곧 어떤 요구가 있을 것 같은데.
They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
눈에 띄고 들어가지 않으면 몰래 할 수 있다.
It might come to that, but first I just want you to talk to them. Find out what they want, and then report back to me. Hey,
Okay.
you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him. And don't try to...
Security around here is a joke.
자, 가주지.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong.
일단 넌 누군데?
It's Jed. Jed Bullock.
자, 안녕 제드. 나는 야학이다.
Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
법과 잘 맞지 않은 거는 자신들 뿌리라고 생각하지 마라.
I heard that. Okay, so let's talk.
오, 바로 넘어가 주네. 자, 뭐, 인질들의 상태는 어떤가?
They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet.
오케이. 요구 사항을 알려주시오.
We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it?
너가 지킨다는 보장은?
What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no!
준비에는 시간이 걸린다.
Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, They're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
오케이. 요청은 동맹 보안관에게 전달하지.
You do that.
설득하기 실패했네요. 설득하기 미션이 있었구나. 자,
I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position.
서로가 할 수 있는 일이 있을 것이다.
I appreciate your idealism, but there were only ever two ways this could end. You've already ruled out one of them, so that leaves us with only one option. We have to free the hostages by taking out their captors. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards in sight at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming.
자, 나는 보안부대원이 아니기 때문에 쟤네들이 경계를 하지 않을 수 있다.
You'd be willing to do that? You've got guts, that's for damn sure. I can't deny that you're right, though. They might not see that coming. Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. And once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
좋아요. 자, 그러면 이제 계획대로 됐어요. 몰래 들어가서 은행을 털고 쟤네를 죽이고 인지를 구출하는 겁니다. 자, 가자.
Hello, Captain.
여기서 기다려.
Affirmative. Please, do not die in my absence.
I need some help here.
Violence imminent.
What was that noise?
야, 어디가? 어디가? 일로 와. 메모장. 이 아저씨만 나가면 돼. 얘네 눈만 가리면 되거든. 됐어. 이렇게 하나는 털었어요. 지금 이 모니터가 날 막아줬나봐. 잠깐. 나 지금 그 옷을 안 가져왔다. 나 투명해진 옷 있었는데.
What are you doing?
됐어.
Thank you so much.
아주 좋아. 다시 숨어. 저장해주고. 엽시다. 안전씨, 인질 다 구했어.
They've got the marshal.
I heard the fight. The hostages, are they safe?
자, 인질은 무사하고 샤워갱단은 그렇지 않지.
Is that so? Shame it had to come to that. But you got the job done and saved lives. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
오, 5,000원.
Everything will turn out just fine.
회사 사이즈가 이거 맞아요? 너무 작은데? 요것도 포함인 건가? 아 맞네, 라레도 파이어 함지. 슈팅 레인지. 일단 정문으로 가보자.
Let them.
자, 닫아놓고. 탁상용 트레이, 노즈그랩 문진. 아줌마 다 했어요.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done?
그들은 눈치채지 못할 것이다.
Don't get too comfortable. Those who do usually don't last long in this field. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills.
자, 도전을 환영한다.
Good. This next assignment could be a little more flexible than the others. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands.
자, 시작하지.
Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
자, 다 했어.
Hey there. Got that keycard for me?
자, 여기 카드키입니다.
Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better.
자, 언제든 경쟁자를 무너뜨릴 준비가 되어 있습니다.
All's fair when it comes to capitalism, right? This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for two reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
필요한 것은 디테일이다.
The assignment is pretty easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails.
이 두 회사는 무슨 회사지?
Infinity Ltd is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can.
야, 맡겨줘.
That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director Zola Adisa and their financial manager Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points.
자, 읽고 옳은 말을 한다. 알겠다.
Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting.
그 회의는
Whenever
혼란스러울
executives are
것이다.
faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it?
알겠다.
I bet you are. Just remember to keep a low profile. Don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
Bet you ought to slap a dress code on this place. Keep it classy for appearance's sake.
겉모습에 속지 마.
Ain't that the truth? Wait a minute. Please tell me you're not from Infinity Ltd.
아니야.
Someone like you doesn't want to be associated with Infinity Ltd? Now this I've got to hear.
인피니티 이익이 부풀려져 있다.
That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances.
그래 비해서 류진은 수익이 더 높지.
Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Well, it's been interesting. Just goes to show how wrong first impressions can be. Unfortunately, it sounds like I have some data I need to revisit. So take care. And maybe next time, dress to impress.
옷 다시 입으라고 계속 뭐라고 하네.
I'm sorry. Can I help you with something?
일 때문에 왔지. 너도 그런 거 같은데.
Well, I certainly hope you brought a change of clothes, because you could have fooled me.
자, 아스트랄 라운지에서
That would be Infinity Ltd.
거기랑 거래는 위험한 느낌이다.
Risky, you say. By all means, enlighten me.
인피니티 리미티드는 싸구려 류진 산업이다.
Cheap is a word Quantum Synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity. But your comment gives me pause.
항상 조직 개편만 하고 비전이 부족하다.
Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues, delays, morale, public perception, and Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
자, 이모젠한테 돌아갑시다.
Just the person I wanted to see. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it?
아침밥 먹기 전이다.
You're a natural.
그냥
I'm
왜
not
이래?
just saying that because I hired you. The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior-level ops would start to show their cracks. Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give.
Thanks.
It's well-deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just keep coming, so I hope you're still good to go. At least this next one will be a break from all the chatter.
자, 다음 과제는 뭡니까? 10,000원 줬어? 오. 자, 다음 문제.
Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love.
자, 자세한 내용은
Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits. Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception.
자, 아크 장치는 무엇인가?
ARC stands for Assault, Reprogram, Corrupt. We think of it as a multi-tool of sorts. The ARC locates hard wiring and manipulates the information current being sent back and forth. Depending on the situation, it's designed to do all sorts of things, but inevitably, they all result in malfunction.
맡겨달라.
Good. All you need to do is plant the ARC on the service panel of your target. We can handle the rest from here. Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. The key is to make this look like a malfunction. And good luck. Keep it up, and you'll probably have my job soon.
호프테크로? 호프테크야? 저 익숙한 곳으로 가는구만. 아크 장치 설치하기. 다 했어요.
Hey there. Got an update for me?
자, 완료했다.
Good work. Now I can let Masako know how much she'll enjoy watching the news tonight. Now, on to the next, right? Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in.
Okay.
I'm happy to say that the deal was officially called off. Masako was very pleased with the outcome, so she arranged the bonus
상여금.
through Linden.
빨리 주세요.
Apparently, you said all the right things when it came to Arthur. Quantum Synergies actually reached out to us to negotiate the potential deal.
자, 프레젠테이션 어땠나?
My sources tell me it was a train wreck. Once her numbers didn't match up, Arthur was all over her with questions. It didn't take long for her to break composure, and that's when she lost Zola. So you could say that presentation went perfectly, as far as we're concerned. Hence the bonus.
보너스 땡스.
You earned it. So, back to business. In order to stay on top of the market, we have to know what our competition is doing. The next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chances of them sharing that information is unlikely.
내용을 줘.
Good. Luckily, there aren't many, besides the usual. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident Luxury Lines is working on. According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any engine on the market. The current schematic was sent to their star yard to begin prototyping, so they could be in the office area or the factory floor.
제품 엔진을
You'll find the Trident
구해오겠습니다.
Luxury Line star yard orbiting Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Remember, same rules apply. Don't get caught, and don't make a mess.
오늘은 여기까지.